of how it worked on the second piece of video.
No open warfare, but the two leading Democratic contenders circled each other time and again. Obama on Clinton's call for a Pentagon plan for withdrawal from Iraq.
The time for us to ask how we were going to get out of Iraq was before we went in. And that is something that too many of us failed to do.
Clinton, after Obama said he would meet with the leaders of countries like Cuba and Iran in the first year of his presidency.
Because I think it is not that you promise a meeting at that high a level before you know what the intentions are. I don't want to be used for propaganda purposes.
It was a debate that covered the waterfront, with questions from a mother with a son headed for a second tour of Iraq, aid workers in a refugee camp near Darfur, and a same-sex couple looking to get married. Hoping for a little traction out of his third-place position, John Edwards repeatedly returned to populist themes.
Big insurance companies, big drug companies, big oil companies, they are not going to negotiate. They are not going to give away their power. The only way that they're going to give away their power is if we take it away from them.
Gender, race, taxes, education, even a melting snowman asking about global warming. The debate was often humorous and more often passionate.
There's only one thing worse than a soldier dying in vain. It's more soldiers dying in vain.
Here's my question. While the Iraqi parliament is in vacation, is George Bush going to be on vacation in Crawford, Texas?
Now, I'm one of those viewers that tends to go glassy-eyed and look for the remote control when I see a debate come on television. But this was really fascinating because the questions were so direct, they were so interesting, and there was very little room for the politicians to wriggle out of them. I've heard a lot about the impending death of television news. I'd like to tell you that I believe television news is alive and well and has a good future ahead of it. But no newsroom can work in a bubble, ignoring changes in the media and hoping that they'll simply go away. See that newspapers have finally grasped the power of the internet, some more successfully than others. Radio stations realise the importance of broadband and mobile communication. And at CNN, we're not just a TV station anymore. Some of the things we're most proud of have come about when our journalists put their heads together and share ideas. And our TV reports take on far more added value when we let viewers discuss them online. Last week we had a television report about the very harrowing case of a 5-year-old boy called Yusuf in Iraq who was very, very badly burned in a horrible attack. When we ran that TV report, we were staggered by the response that we had on CNN.com. We had millions of people looking at the story online and hundreds of people writing in, offering to help and offering their support. As a result, Yusuf is now going to get the very best care that he can possibly have. One small good news story coming out of Iraq. So we want our reports and our programs to reach as many eyeballs as we possibly can. We've improved our website this summer to allow more people to watch video within the pages, and we're looking for new ways to distribute our content. On Monday, for example, we signed a deal with TV broadband operator Jalapo so that people can watch CNN International on Jalapo broadband service. So while the television channel remains the core of what we do, we're more than just a TV operation. The website is profitable, has been profitable for some time now, and is the fastest growing part of our business. Broadband has opened up new opportunities, editorially and commercially, and there's the growth of mobile too. I'm not the most tech-savvy person, but I find myself checking my BlackBerry and my phone on a daily basis for news in a way that I wasn't doing even a year ago. So as the decision makers in the information industry, many people in this room, look to the future, we realise we can't trade on old values. I mean, look what happened to the music industry. It tried to fight Napster, it sent in the lawyers, but look how consumer demand changed that industry forever. Meanwhile, as China and Russia and India connect to the broadband in huge numbers, what are the opportunity for local language content? With more than 140 million internet users, China is about to surpass the US. So fascinating times.